The House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts has directed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to, as well as Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, to investigate two former permanent secretaries of the Federal Ministry of Labour, Mr. Williams ALO and Mr. Yerima Tafa, over an alleged ₦3 billion financial infraction during that tenure. Expressing concern over increasing disregard for parliamentary oversight, the committee criticized ministries, departments and agencies for consistently ignoring invitations to address audit queries raised by the Auditor General of the Federation. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Bamidele Salam, reviewed this resolution on Monday, noting that the committee had sent 7 letters to the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment requesting its officials to appear and respond to audit queries. However, the ministry failed to respond or provide any justification for its absence. Additionally, the ministry has not submitted the necessary document to address 32 audit queries from the 2020 audit report.
If the decision of this committee is that the Auditor General's query issued against the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment for the year ended 31 December 2020 on 17 major heads be sustained as presented by the Auditor General. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. By this implication, we sustain all the recommendations of the Auditor General and direct the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission to invite the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Labour and Employment for the year 2015-2019, Mr. William Nwanko and the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Yerima Tafa, 2020-2021, to answer questions on the expenditure of the various sums of money totaling almost 10 billion naira, which the Auditor General found against the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment in those years.
It to be personal. We are dealing with our institution, and we are also an institution of the government by the Constitution. And I think we should tread along that way of authority. This assembly have its authority and we should enforce it. Whoever is there, let them respond based on the Constitution. Least we breach our rules by thinking we know anybody there or somebody there was our colleague. So I think we should handle this based on the rules of law.
This committee, as a constitutional committee, has the task to review all activities of MDAs. And on this note, since they believe they are not under the Constitution of Nigeria, the only option we have is that the relevant anti-corruption agencies take charge and the CEOs, heads of those agencies are invited to explain their infractions. Thank you.
Furthermore, the committee has summoned permanent secretaries of Federal Ministries of Transportation, Women Affairs and Humanitarian Services, respectively. They are required to appear before the committee within 72 hours. Honorable Salam emphasized the committee's commitment to resolving the audit queries from the 2020 and 2021 report before the submission of the 2022 audit report in April.
The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Transport, Mr. Adeleye Adeoye Ayodeji. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, Dr. Mariam Keshiro, and the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Yakubu Adam Kofar-Mata, be given 72 hours to make appearance before this constitutional committee. Otherwise, we adopt the recommendations of the Tribunal for the Federation. Those in favor of that motion say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. By this resolution, we are extending the benefit of the doubt and further opportunity for fair hearing to these 3 accounting officers of the Federal Ministries of Transport, Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, and Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation to appear before this committee within 72 hours. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and uphold all the recommendations of the Auditor General for the Federation contained in this very important document.